What if I told you your favorite chatbot can't remember the last sentence you typed? It's not lazy, it's physics. Its brain is a tiny whiteboard that holds only the last few words. Now imagine that whiteboard is also 3 billion times smaller than yours. That's your chatbot. You'd think a chatbot remembers everything, right? Like a friend who never forgets. But nope. Try chatting for 5 minutes and ask it about the start of the conversation. Often, it'll blank out. Why? Because it's not magic, it's a sliding whiteboard. Let's call this whiteboard the context window. It's not a real whiteboard, it's a number, a very small number. For most chatbots, that number is 2048. What does 2048 mean? It's the maximum number of tokens the chatbot can hold at once. But what's a token? Think of it like a word chunk. A tokenizer splits your sentences into these chunks. For example, the sentence "I love pizza" might become 1, 4, 6. Each number is a token, so 3 words equals 3 tokens. Simple. Now let's do the math. If your chatbot's whiteboard holds 2048 tokens, how many words is that? Most words are 1 token, but some are 2 or 3, like extra cheese equals 2 tokens. For simplicity, let's say 1 word equals 1 token. So 2048 tokens is almost equal to 2048 words. That's about 4 pages of a book. So your chatbot remembers the last 4 pages of your conversation, not the whole book. If you type more than 4 pages, the oldest words get erased. Gone forever. That's why it forgets. Let's see this in action with a real example. Imagine you're ordering pizza. You say, "I want 2 pizzas, no anchovies, extra cheese, please." The tokenizer splits this into tokens. Let's count them. 1. I 1 token. 2. Want 1 token. 3. 2 1 token. 4. Pizzas 1 token. 5. No 1 token. 6. Anchovies 1 token. 7. Extra 1 token. 8. Cheese 1 token. 9. Please 1 token. Total 9 tokens. Now you add mushrooms. The tokenizer splits this into 2 tokens, add and mushrooms. Your whiteboard now has 11 tokens, but it can only hold 10. So the oldest token, I, gets erased. The chatbot now sees, "Want 2 pizzas, no anchovies, extra cheese, please add mushrooms." Add 1 more word, spicy. Now you have 11 tokens again. The oldest token, want, drops off. The chatbot now sees, 2 pizzas, no anchovies, extra cheese, please add mushrooms, spicy. It has forgotten you wanted 2 pizzas. It only sees 2 as part of 2 pizzas. This is the sliding window in action. Every time you type, the chatbot adds new tokens to the whiteboard. When the whiteboard is full, it erases the oldest tokens to make room. That's why it forgets the start of long conversations. But what if you want to remember more? Some chatbots let you buy a bigger whiteboard. For example, the biggest ones today hold 128,000 tokens. That's about 90 pages of a book. But even that isn't infinite. If your conversation is longer, the oldest tokens still get erased. Here's the cool part. You can see this happening in code. Let's write a tiny Python program that simulates this whiteboard. We'll use a 10-token window and feed it a sentence word by word. Here's the code. It splits the sentence into tokens, keeps only the last 10, and shows the window after each word. Let's run it with the sentence. "I want 2 pizzas, no anchovies, extra cheese, please." We'll feed it word by word and watch the window slide. After, "I want 2 pizzas, no anchovies, extra cheese, please," the window is full. I want 2 pizzas, no anchovies, extra cheese, please. That's 9 tokens. Now we add. The window becomes 10 tokens. Want 2 pizzas, no anchovies, extra cheese, please, add. The oldest token, I, is gone. Add mushrooms. Now we have 11 tokens. The window drops the oldest token, want. The new window is 2 pizzas, no anchovies, extra cheese, please, add mushrooms. The chatbot has forgotten you wanted 2 pizzas. It only sees 2 as part of 2 pizzas. Now let's shrink the window to just 3 tokens. Add deliver to home. The chatbot keeps only the last 3 tokens. Deliver to home. Everything before that is forgotten. The chatbot has no idea you ordered pizza. So that's the secret. Your chatbot's memory isn't infinite. It's a sliding whiteboard that holds a fixed number of tokens. When the whiteboard fills up, older tokens get erased. That's why it forgets. But wait, what if you could tell the chatbot to keep the important stuff? That's possible. Some apps use a trick. They summarize long chats into a few sentences and feed that summary back into the whiteboard. It's like turning 90 pages into one sticky note the chatbot will remember. For example, a customer service chatbot might summarize a 20-message conversation into user wants refund for order number 1234. It feeds that summary back into the whiteboard. Now the chatbot remembers the key point even if the original messages are gone. If you're building an app, you can handle forgetting in 2 ways. Shrink the whiteboard when you don't need details, or summarize and feed the summary back in. Both tricks let you work around the tiny whiteboard. So here's the big takeaway. Language models don't have perfect memory. They process text in chunks called tokens using a fixed-size context window, like a tiny whiteboard. When it fills up, older tokens get erased. It's not magic. It's just a sliding window. Now you know the secret. If this clicked for you, hit subscribe. We'll keep breaking down AI mysteries into bite-sized pieces so you can build and use AI without the confusion.